So what exactly makes a good theme song? It could be rock, it could be rap, it could be blues, it could be dental equipment.
Isaac Yankum!
Pro wrestling theme songs, they span so many different genres and styles, but ultimately it comes down to, does it match the wrestler? Does it get you in the right frame of mind for whatever the match or segment is with that particular person? There's a lot that goes into it, and we're here to judge that. We have a number of different theme songs spanning different generations, promotions. And if you missed part one, feel free to go check that out. That was the left half of the bracket. We're now moving on to the right half, and then we are going to culminate into the finals. What was the winner of the left half? Well, go check out that video, you silly goose. And while you're there, give it a like. Give this video a like too, double like Jones. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my podcast, the Apron Bump Podcast, where we talk about old school wrestling, spanning different promotions and eras, chronologically reliving eras of wrestling from promotions big and small across 4 different decades. So go check it out. Give it a try. You can find that right here on YouTube, on the Apron Bump channel, or you can listen wherever you listen to podcasts, at Apron Bump on all the social medias. Let's get in to the Eastern bracket of this theme song bracket. Is there another word for bracket? Somebody buy me a thesaurus for Christmas. All right, first matchup here, we got Rhea Ripley versus Shawn Michaels. Now, this is not Rhea's current theme song, not Mommy Rhea. This is her NXT theme song, Brutality. Among all of the themes that Rhea has had, this is, in my opinion, by far the worst. I thought that just the vocals were kind of janky, and it wasn't as like her theme now. It just like hits you. It's just like a rumble. It's like an earthquake starting at your feet, right up to wherever, and you just feel it in your bones. This one was just like, oh, it's rock music, I guess. I don't know. Shawn Michaels, when you really sit back and think about it, it's a dog shit song. I'm a sexy boy, kind of shit, and he just kept it his whole career, and he's 78 years old now, still coming out to this. It's silly, but it's also equally iconic, and it just fit for whatever reason. He was able to make it work. So we're gonna go Shawn Michaels here. Brood versus Cody Rhodes. Oh man, 2 powerhouses here. If we're being honest, if we're being perfectly honest, look, I like Cody Rhodes' music. Okay, it's fine. I like it. Good, but I think it really leans into the whoa crowd participation of it. I think that's why people get amped when they hear it. Personally, the Brood, just from start to finish, the and then the organ or piano, whatever the instrument is, it's just, and then into the blah. I'm a music expert, if you couldn't tell. I was first chair clarinet in high school, not to brag anybody. Ladies, stop. But yeah, the Brood is just such a good one. That's one that could go to the end. We're gonna go again, crazy to see Cody get knocked out of round 1, but afraid we got to, folks. Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. So this was Alexa's weird, like, Sum 41 Ryan Cabrera theme song that it's like a song it's like a fine song out of context, but as a wrestling theme song, it just did not work. I prefer every other theme that she had. Every other theme she's had has been great. Not this one, though. Not this one. Asuka's great. I think it's slightly altered. They've all been great. We're gonna go Asuka. Holla versus the Shield. The Shield of Justice. Whatever. Kelly's was fine, but can't beat the JBL versus Big Dave Batista. I Walk Alone is a good one. Love me some Saliva. JBL, though, fit his character perfectly. It was just heel world champion, dildo, cowboy hat, suit and tie, Basham's. I mean, it was just very all-encompassing. 2 very good ones here. 2 very good ones for different reasons. Walk Alone, I think, maybe gets the edge just based on the quality outside of it, because I think they both match their characters equally well. I think I Walk Alone is just the better song of the 2. Nation of Domination versus guys, I hate King of Kings. The King of Kings version of Triple H's music is dog shit. It's just, the lyrics are just cornball. You feel like a real jack off when you look at the lyrics. Like, ugh, yuck, stop it. The king grinned red as he walked from the place. Like, shut up. Oh, I don't know why I just have guttural hatred for it. Nation is good. It's a good theme song, but I think this more leans on how terrible King of Kings is. We're gonna go Nation here. Undisputed Era versus Undisputed Era. I'm gonna say it. A little overrated. Not bad. Not bad. Overrated does not mean I don't like it. Overrated means like people hold this in like such high regard. It's okay. It's okay. It feels like a last minute, oh, we gotta figure out a music for this team. It's just we gotta put little effort, minimal effort. Whatever, I guess this worked. Doo doo boop boop bop 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 bop, and that's kind of what it was. Whereas John Cena's is just, I mean, you hear the reaction when it comes out nowadays. Even it gets the people. People, you hear that first beat, you know who it is, and that emotion carries through the entire entrance. John Cena wins this one. That's another one that'll go far in this. Eddie versus NWO. Man, if you watched WCW back in the day, you got annoyed with the NWO music because it just played through the entire show various times. But it's not a bad song. Eddie's is very good as well. I'm gonna go Eddie here. I think it's just slightly better, if I'm being honest. I think NWO could have been a little bit more epic sounding. Ultimate Warrior versus Sting. So this is WWE theme song, which is fine. I think AEW and TNA captured Sting better with their themes, but this one's not too bad. Ultimate Warrior is another classic. I think it, again, I say this a lot here, but I think it fit the character very perfectly. Was it just him making noises to make the song? I think it might have been. We're gonna go Warrior. Shout out the Blade Runners, by the way. Ryback versus RVD. RVD gets it because fuck Ryback first of all, but also like it was okay. You know what? It's actually a good song. Now that I put it that way. Pretty good song. I'm gonna go RVD though. It's just so good. LOD versus Seth Rollins' Visionary music. So this is his current music, right? Am I tripping? Burn it down! Yeah, it's his current theme song. So it's a good one. It's a good one. Probably his best theme song, if we're being honest, in WWE. LODs are very good. The What a Rush rip right off the gate. All of the like mid to late 90s songs sounded kind of similar. It's a good, I mean, it's, for being honest, the music is more over than Seth Rollins is. So that says a lot. It's really propping Seth up to make people believe that he's good. So for that reason, I think this theme song deserves his props. We're going to go Seth Rollins. Jerry the King Lawler versus Sasha Banks. What a matchup. Yeah, King's was fine. It fit his character, but the Sasha one is just so good. It's so good. It's so energetic. It's a bop. It's a good song out of wrestling. I like it. We're going Sasha. Basic Thugonomics versus Kane's initial theme song. Man, two very good ones. And the other side of the bracket, we had Kane's dog shit, newer theme song, but this one was a very good one. Basic Thugonomics. Another very good one. Two songs that encapsulated their characters perfectly. We're gonna go Cena. I think it's just the more unique of the two. So we're gonna go Cena. I think that barely edges it out. Crank it up, Whale versus Trish Stratus. I think it's like a TikTok trend when guys are taking gals out for dates and the ladies have like a one strap top and it's well, it's the big show. Yes, it's a big fat show tonight. For that reason, we're going Big Show. Sheamus, Written in My Face versus This Fire Burns. Ooh. Two songs that are far superior than their current theme songs. By far. God damn. These are two. You could see this. This could be a finals right here. I think This Fire Burns edges it out. It's an all-time great. It's an all-time great. I hate that he strayed away from it. We're going CM Punk here. Kevin Owens versus MJF. Two very good ones. Two staples. You know, neither guy has really changed their theme song since they've been at the company that they're currently at. Just solid, you know, not really themes that you really think of. They just perfectly fit in the background of their entrances. I'm gonna go Kevin Owens here. It's a good one. Hulk Hogan, Real American versus Smoke and Mirrors from Cody Rhodes. So I'm assuming this is like the last iteration of Smoke and Mirrors, because he had the first one when he was dashing, but this seems to be like the final Cody before Stardust. So, which is the best version of Smoke and Mirrors versus Real American's so good, man. Yeah, you can't. It's tough. It's tough. I love Smoke and Mirrors, but you can't beat Real American. I'm assuming that it didn't say the title here, but I'm assuming by the picture of him that that's what it was. Patriot from Jack Swagger versus Here Comes the Money. Money, money, money. So, man, fun fact. Patriot used to be my alarm clock for whatever reason. like 15 or 10 years ago, whatever it was. I don't know why. I just loved it. I loved it. I think I loved it when Cesaro used it for whatever reason. I like it. Again, another one that really fit what he was going for as a character. It was the peak of Jack Swagger, which is not a huge peak. It's not exactly Mount Everest. It's kind of like I don't know, a smaller mountain. Not a big mountain guy personally. We're gonna go Patriot here. Rollin' versus Hellfire. A solid Sheamus theme, not as good as Written in My Face. But Rollin'. Some people don't like Limp Bizkit, and I get it. But maybe it's the nostalgia in me. There's no more energetic theme song out there than Undertaker coming out in his bike to Limp Bizkit. It is just, if I could bottle up that feeling and just stick it up my body like an enema, I would do it every single day. We're going Rollin'. Great Khali versus Alberto Del Rio. So it's unclear if this is, I'm assuming this is like Khali's first theme song and not the Punjabi Playboy music, just judging by his render here, versus Alberto. Two kind of middling themes, honestly. None of these are probably getting past the next round. I kind of like the vibe of Khali. It was very ominous. So we're going to go Khali here. Iconics versus John Morrison. I very much loved the Iconics theme. I thought that's a very underrated, under the radar, one of the greatest themes that WWE ever put. Well, that's probably too much, but it's a very good one. It's a very good one. Morrison's was fine. It didn't really make me feel anything. It didn't grip me, but so we're gonna go Iconics here. We got Seth Rollins, his first theme song, kinda, versus Ronda Rousey, Bad Reputation. I didn't love Seth's first music. It was okay. Ronda Rousey just gives me a bad taste in my mouth, if I'm being honest. We'll go Ronda. Bad Reputation's, it's a good song. I don't see it making it past the next round though. Becky's first music versus Radio, the downstate version of it. Becky's just was so good for so long. Zack Ryder stinks, so we're gonna go Becky with Mustafa Ali versus Metalingus. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really totally remember this version of Mustafa's music, but it's not better than Metalingus. So that's another one that's gonna go far. Welcome to the Queendom versus Burn in My Light. So Randy Orton's theme, it's a very highly contested topic. Burn in My Light versus Voices. Burn in My Light fit this version of Randy Orton perfectly. It was a good song. As time went on, like people are like, oh, it needs to bring back Burn in My Light. Like, no, it wouldn't fit him at all now. What? Just because it's a good song and you like to listen to it on Spotify doesn't mean it's a better theme song for Randy Orton in 2025. But it was a good song for the time. Queendom is another good one. We're gonna go Burn in My Light. Lita versus EC3. If this was his TNA theme song, trouble, 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 then that would probably win this easily. But this one here, his WWE one, was just okay. What was it? It was like top 1%, booga dooga dooga. Like, that's goofy. Lita's a great one, a classic. Soft versus Kabuki Warriors. I'm gonna be honest, when I saw Enzo and Cass, I was like, they're winning this one. But then I saw Kabuki Warriors, which is genuinely one of the best theme songs of the last decade. So good. It's just it subtly fits their character where it's not too in your face, but it's just like It has the energy to it. It has the bass. It has the treble. It has the mids. Everything. Everything. It's just so good. We're gonna go Kabuki Warriors here. I love soft, but Kabuks get it. Champa, No One Will Survive versus APA. Two great ones, man. Two great ones. I hate to knock one of these out. APA's is so simple, but it's so good. But No One Will Survive is just top class, top class. We gotta go Champa. Charlotte versus Usos. So this is this is with their lyrics. Versus Charlotte's. I believe this is their first music. Usos wins this one. Charlotte's this one's okay. It's definitely better than her current one. But Usos, even no matter what version of it, like once they turned heel, all of their music was great. So we're gonna go Usos. Here we go. Voices versus Here to Show the World. Voices. Dolph's is fine, but Voices gets it. A lot of Seth Rollins on here. We got The Rising versus the Bella Twins. I did not love this version of Seth's music here. It kind of fit what he was doing, but you can look, but you can't touch. I mean, just a classic. We got to go Bella Twins here. Bobby Roode versus Nexus. I'm going to say it. This theme song for Bobby Roode ruined his career. Absolutely ruined his career. He became a meme. He became a joke. It was a running joke. It was more about the music than Bobby Roode himself. It made him stray away from his strengths, which was being a ominous heel, a very cocky, well-spoken, just charismatic heel. And this kind of pigeonholed him into being, oh, the guy with the silly music. Everybody glorious. Isn't that wacky? And then he just couldn't break beyond that. It was a ceiling that was imposed on him that got him to a certain point, but he could never get past that point just because the music was more over than him and it made people focus on the music. Like he was the glorious Bobby Roode. That's not what he was. He was like the Wall Street guy. He was the guy that came out in suits and talked shit. He wasn't, he's not a churchgoer. It just didn't fit him at all, and it ruined his career. I mean, injuries ultimately ruined his career in the long run. And then he's going up against Nexus here. A great one. We Are One. Very good. But more so, it's just, I hated Glorious. I didn't hate it, but I just hated what it did to Bobby Roode. We're going to go Nexus. All right. Next round. Rapid fire. Brood versus Sexy Boy. Brood. Easy. Asuka versus The Shield. Ooh, close, but we're going to go Shield. I'm just going to go off vibes here. Walk Alone versus Nation. Another close one, but we're going to go Big Batista. John Cena versus Eddie. Sorry, Eddie. Gotta go big match, John. One of a Kind versus Ultimate Warrior. Ooh, I think we're gonna go Warrior here, just because I think it's just you associate that with him. So I mean, you associate RVD's song with him as well, but it just felt like this music for Ultimate Warrior was his personality personified. Visionary versus Sasha. Yeah, we're gonna go Sasha. Crank It Up versus Basic Thugonomics. We're gonna go Johnny here. John's both of his themes are moving far up in this bracket. This Fire Burns versus Kevin Owens. This Fire Burns. We got a lot of heavy hitters on this side of the bracket. I'm being honest, guys. Real American versus Patriot. What are the odds? Didn't Jack Swagger call himself a Real American? So we got a Real American versus Real American. Ain't that fun? Oh, build that wall. We're gonna go Hogan here. Roland this matchup just looks funny to me. We're gonna go Roland. Iconics versus Ronda Rousey. Iconics. Easy. Becky versus Metalingus. Metalingus wins this one. Burning My Light versus Lita. Burning My Light. Kabuki Warriors versus Tommaso Ciampa. Two very good ones. I know a lot of people probably expect Ciampa to go far here, but I think this is where his journey ends. Kabuki Warriors wins this one. Usos versus Voices. Oof. Voices, at this point, Voices is iconic as well. But man, that Usos theme, it was just, it was before Yeet, but the crowd still got into it. Usos wins this one. Bellas versus Nexus. Bellas gets this one. I'm sad Bree mode isn't on this. That'd just be an auto win. Brood versus Shield. Imagine the 6-man tag. Brood. We're going Brood here. I Walk Alone versus John Cena. John Cena wins. Sasha versus Ultimate Warrior. Sasha. Basic Thugonomics versus This Fire Burns. Sorry, Johnny. You're out of here. This Fire Burns. Shout out Judgment Day 2002. We got Roland versus Hogan. Although I think that's when he stopped using Roland, if I remember correctly. Well, anyways. Ooh, two classics. Roland. I just like it more. I don't know what to tell you guys. Roland wins it. Metalingus versus Iconics. I think Edge. Hold on. You guys ready? I think Metalingus just edges it out. We're having fun. Kabuki Warriors versus Burning My Light. Kabukis. Usos versus Bellas. Twins versus Twins, huh? Dream match of the century. Usos. Brood versus John Cena. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. We're getting down to it. It's tough. Ugh. The Brood is just so unique. It's so unique. Like the faction. Here's the thing about the Brood's music. The faction kind of sucked. Like it didn't last particularly long either. Their impact on the industry, like as far as what they did, like all of their legacy is in their theme song. Like that's the only thing people remember about the Brood. Like that's how good the music is that just this very short-lived faction, the theme song for them just stood the test of time and today is like one of the all-time greats. John Cena, top guy, used this song in countless pay-per-view main events, like at 100 I think he is now. I mean, just globally known. It's in pop culture. His name is John Cena. Like, I think for that reason. Oh God, it's so close. It's a song that has transcended wrestling versus a song that was so niche but has stood the test of time just based on its quality. Two very different strengths, but very similar magnitudes of quality. Which one do I prefer, I think, is what it comes down to. And I think we are going to go Brood. Sorry, John. This Fire Burns versus Sasha. All right, I love Sasha's theme, but this Fire Burns just has the big match feel to it more so than Sasha's. Roland versus Metalingus. All right, Alter Bridge versus Limp Bizkit. Let's get Def Jam Vendetta to figure that out. Edge's theme is another one that the crowd participation has kind of ruined for me, if I'm being honest. How they force the AEW crowd to sing it now. It's the new Judas. But it's a good song. I can't let that cloud my judgment. I think we got to go Edge. It's got to be Edge. Sorry, big take. Kabuki Warriors versus Usos. Another great tag team matchup. God, I just love the Kabuki Warriors theme song. I'm sorry. Sorry, Usos. Brood versus this Fire Burns. Ugh. Killing me. This Fire Burns. Always. Edge versus Kabuki Warriors. Shit. God. That's good chicken parm, man. So we got Edge versus Kabuki Warriors. God, I think the Kabuki Warriors music is just so good, dude. Doesn't even need lyrics. Fuck, we gotta go Edge. I'm sorry, we gotta go Edge. But I think this Fire Burns is better. Now we are at the finals. The finals. Which theme song reigns supreme? We've touched on them all. Every single wrestler that's ever wrestled. We've discussed. We've ranked. We've run down the bracket. And we are down to Shinsuke Nakamura versus CM Punk. Rising Sun versus this Fire Burns. God. Oh, this hurts. I don't want to choose. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. What is better between these two, or if there's any that you think should have been in the finals but wasn't. I am going to go. They make me feel equally as good inside. I'm going to go CM Punk. Fuck, dude. I thought Shinsuke... When I saw Shinsuke in the beginning, in part 1, I was like, well, he's going to win. I don't even know why I bother doing all this. Oh, man, I think this Fire Burns. I think it takes the cake, man. It's just so good. It's just so good. I mean, by golly. Wow. What a journey. What a journey that was. So Let me know again in the comments. Did I overlook anything? Did I overrate? Did I underrate? Let me know. Sound off in the comments. What did I do right? I'm sure it was all wrong. But leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, check out the podcast, and I'll bid you adieu. Mwah. Appreciate you guys. I'm hard.